20 black actors who ruined their careers in seconds. Hollywood fame can vanish in the blink of an eye. What happens when the brightest stars make the darkest mistakes? From scandalous lies to shocking crimes, these 20 black actors saw their promising careers crumble overnight. Are these stories cautionary tales or harsh realities of the entertainment world? Watch closely as we expose the moments that destroyed everything. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Which downfall shocked you the most? Join the conversation and uncover the truth behind the glitz and glamour. Cuba Gooding Jr. Cuba Gooding Jr. rose to fame in the 1990s as a charismatic actor known for his dynamic performances and infectious energy. He captured widespread attention and critical acclaim with his role as Rod Tidwell in Jerry Maguire, 1996, which earned him the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. Prior to that, he appeared in influential films like Boys and the Hood, 1991, showcasing his versatility and potential. Despite this promising start, Cuba's career trajectory shifted dramatically in recent years. Beginning in 2018, several women publicly accused him of sexual misconduct, sparking significant media coverage and legal investigations. These allegations prompted a backlash that severely impacted his professional opportunities. Studios and casting directors distanced themselves, and projects that once seemed within reach stalled or vanished altogether. The allegations tarnished Cuba's public image, overshadowing his earlier achievements. While he has denied the accusations and maintained his innocence, the cloud of controversy has lingered, altering how Hollywood views him. Before these events, Cuba was recognized not only for his acting but also for his approachable personality and charisma off-screen. He had cultivated a reputation as a dependable actor capable of both dramatic and light-hearted roles. Unfortunately, the combination of legal troubles and public scrutiny hindered his ability to secure roles in major productions. His case illustrates how personal controversies can swiftly unravel a once thriving career, no matter the previous accolades. Cuba Gooding Jr.'s story serves as a cautionary tale within the entertainment industry, demonstrating that reputation and character often weigh as heavily as talent in maintaining longevity. Despite the challenges, his early contributions to film remain noteworthy, but his recent struggles underscore the fragile nature of fame and the profound impact of personal conduct on professional life. Jussie Smollett. Jussie Smollett rose to prominence with his role on the critically acclaimed television drama Empire, where his portrayal of Jamal Lyon, a talented musician navigating complex family and personal issues, garnered him a dedicated fan base and critical praise. His charisma and acting skills positioned him as a rising star in Hollywood. However, in early 2019, Smollett became embroiled in a scandal that would dramatically alter his career path. He reported to Chicago police that he was the victim of a brutal hate crime, claiming that two assailants attacked him late at night while shouting racist and homophobic slurs. The story initially generated widespread sympathy, sparking conversations about hate crimes and discrimination. Yet, a thorough investigation by law enforcement uncovered inconsistencies and evidence that Smollett had allegedly staged the attack himself, allegedly paying two acquaintances to carry out the hoax. As a result, he was charged with filing a false police report, facing both criminal prosecution and public condemnation. The fallout was swift and severe. Smollett was dropped from Empire, lost endorsement deals, and became a pariah in many entertainment circles. His legal battles and public scrutiny have made it difficult for him to regain footing in the industry. The case exposed how damaging fabrications can be, not only undermining the credibility of genuine victims but also eroding public trust in celebrities. Smollett's scandal serves as a cautionary example illustrating that even promising careers can be jeopardized by reckless decisions that compromise integrity and authenticity. Isaiah Washington. Isaiah Washington achieved considerable fame through his role as Dr. Preston Burke on the long-running medical drama Grey's Anatomy, which debuted in 2005. His compelling portrayal of the skilled, passionate surgeon quickly made him a fan favorite and a respected figure in television. Washington's talent suggested a bright future ahead. Nevertheless, his career took a sharp downturn due to controversy involving his behavior on set. In 2006, during a production dispute, Washington reportedly used a homophobic slur to insult fellow cast member T.R. Knight, who is openly gay. The incident was leaked to the media, igniting public outrage and calls for accountability. The show's producers responded by severing ties with Washington in 2007, effectively ending his role in the series. Although he made a brief return to Grey's Anatomy in later years, the damage to his reputation had already been done. His association with discriminatory language in an industry increasingly attentive to inclusivity and respect led to decreased opportunities and diminished public favor. Washington's experience highlights the significant consequences that offensive behavior and lack of professionalism can have on an actor's career, regardless of previous achievements. It also reflects Hollywood's evolving standards and zero tolerance for conduct that undermines workplace respect and diversity. Ja Rule, Jeffrey Bruce Atkins. Jeffrey Bruce Atkins, better known by his stage name Ja Rule, is an American rapper and actor who was at the peak of the entertainment industry in the early 2000s. He is famous for many hit songs, combining rap and R&B, contributing to the distinctive musical style of that time. In addition to music, Ja Rule also tried his hand at film and business, which made his name spread even more. However, Ja Rule's career suffered a big shock when he was involved in the Fyre Festival scandal in 2017. The event was widely promoted as a lavish music festival on a private island, but in reality it was a disaster with poor facilities, lack of food, and general chaos. The failed event caused great financial damage as well as personal and collective reputation damage to the organizers, including Ja Rule. He faced many lawsuits and fierce criticism from the public. The incident not only damaged his image but also severely affected his music and business career. Before the scandal, Ja Rule was considered a multi-talented artist with a wide influence. However, after the scandal, his reputation and collaboration opportunities both declined sharply. Ja Rule's story is proof that, despite talent and success, a career can be destroyed in the blink of an eye by major mistakes in business and project management. Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby was an American cultural icon with a career spanning more than 5 decades, from the 1960s to the early 21st century. He was known as an actor, producer, and comedian, and was the first black person to star in the popular television series I Spy. Cosby also made his mark with The Cosby Show, one of the most successful television series in history, bringing a positive image of the African-American family. However, his reputation was completely destroyed when a series of women accused him of decades of sexual harassment and assault. The allegations began to attract strong attention from 2014, especially after comedian Hannibal Buress mentioned them in a stand-up comedy performance, causing a public outcry. The case dragged on for several trials and the evidence presented, leading to Cosby's 2018 prison sentence. The event transformed him from an entertainment icon to a symbol of scandal and moral collapse. Not only did he lose his career and reputation, but he also became a cautionary tale of the consequences of over-reliance on power and public trust. His story reflects a shift in society's stance on combating sexual violence and protecting victims' rights. Will Smith, Willard Carroll Smith Jr. Will Smith is a globally recognized actor and musician whose career spans decades, marked by numerous blockbuster hits and memorable performances. From his early days as a rapper known as the Fresh Prince to starring in the hit television show The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Smith's charm and talent quickly made him a household name. He later transitioned successfully into film, earning critical acclaim and commercial success with movies like Men in Black, Ollie, and The Pursuit of Happiness. However, despite a generally positive public image, Will Smith faced a career-altering incident in 2022 during the Academy Awards ceremony. In response to a joke made by comedian Chris Rock about his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, Will walked on stage and slapped Rock in a moment that shocked viewers worldwide. The incident sparked intense debate, criticism, and a wave of negative publicity. The Academy responded by banning Smith from attending Oscar events for 10 years, a rare and severe sanction. Additionally, several of Smith's ongoing and upcoming projects were delayed or shelved. Although he issued a public apology, many industry insiders and fans believe that this episode will overshadow his past achievements. This moment serves as a reminder of how quickly public favor can change and how a single impulsive act may impact even the most established careers. While Will Smith remains a talented performer, his legacy is now inevitably linked to this controversial event. Nate Parker. Nate Parker is an American actor, director, and writer best known for his work on The Birth of a Nation, a film that garnered significant attention for its depiction of the Nat Turner slave rebellion. Prior to this, Parker had built a respectable career with a number of acting roles and directorial projects. However, his promising trajectory was abruptly affected when allegations of sexual assault from his college years resurfaced publicly. Though he was acquitted of the charges at the time, the renewed scrutiny led to widespread backlash against both Parker and his film. Critics and audiences alike debated his involvement, causing a decline in support and box office performance. Parker's response to the allegations was seen by many as defensive and unrepentant, further fueling negative perceptions. This controversy created a rift between Parker and the industry, resulting in fewer opportunities and diminished public appeal. Despite attempts to continue his career by writing and directing independent films, Nate Parker has struggled to regain the recognition he once enjoyed. His story illustrates the lasting impact past actions can have on a public figure's reputation and the difficulties of overcoming deeply rooted controversy in the entertainment world. Gary Dourdan. Gary Dourdan is best known for his role as Warwick Brown on the popular television series CSI: Crime Scene Investigation. His compelling portrayal of a skilled crime scene investigator earned him critical praise and a dedicated fan following. However, Gary's promising career was disrupted in the late 2000s due to personal challenges. In 2008, he was arrested on charges related to possession of illegal substances, specifically cocaine and ecstasy. This incident took place when police found him asleep behind the wheel of his car, which was parked improperly with the interior lights on. The arrest led to a suspension and eventual dismissal from the CSI cast. Beyond the legal troubles, Dourdan faced battles with substance abuse that affected his professional reliability and personal life. Despite his earlier achievements, these difficulties caused a significant decline in career opportunities. Although he has made sporadic appearances in television and film since, his trajectory has never returned to the heights it once reached. Gary's story reflects the struggles many actors face balancing fame with personal demons, illustrating how addiction and legal issues can overshadow talent and accomplishments. His experience serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of maintaining personal well-being alongside professional demands. Orlando Brown. Orlando Brown began his career as a child actor, best remembered for his role as Eddie Thomas on the Disney Channel series That's So Raven. His youthful charm and comedic timing made him a beloved figure among younger audiences, positioning him for a successful transition into adult roles. However, Brown's personal life soon became marred by a series of legal and behavioral problems. In 2016, he was arrested on charges including domestic violence and possession of methamphetamine, stemming from an altercation with his girlfriend outside a police station. This event was just one among several that signaled ongoing struggles with substance abuse and erratic behavior. Brown's public image suffered greatly as news of his legal troubles circulated, leading to a sharp decline in casting opportunities and professional engagements. Despite attempts to rehabilitate and regain control of his life, recurring incidents have made it challenging for him to re-establish himself in the industry. Orlando's journey underscores the difficulties many former child stars face as they navigate the pressures of early fame, personal issues, and the transition into adulthood. His story serves as a reminder of the fragility of success and the importance of support systems for young actors. Todd Bridges. Todd Bridges rose to fame as a child actor playing Willis Jackson on the popular sitcom Diff'rent Strokes. The show's success during the late 1970s and early 1980s made him a recognizable face in American households. However, after the show ended in 1986, Bridges struggled with the sudden loss of structure and fame. Vulnerable and searching for stability, he was introduced to drugs by a co-star, leading to an addiction that would plague him for years. His substance abuse spiraled into a dark period involving crack cocaine and methamphetamines, drastically impacting his personal and professional life. Bridges became involved with dangerous elements within the drug world and even faced charges related to murder due to associations with violent individuals. His addiction contributed to numerous legal troubles and periods of incarceration, which further derailed his career. Despite these struggles, Bridges eventually sought help and turned his life around. He has since been open about his past, advocating for awareness about drug addiction and recovery. His story is one of redemption, showing that even after severe setbacks, it is possible to reclaim one's life and career. Terrence Howard. Terrence Howard is a talented actor known for his powerful performances in films such as Crash and Hustle and Flow, and for his role as James "Rhodey" Rhodes in the first Iron Man movie. Despite his impressive acting skills and commercial success, Howard's professional journey was disrupted by conflicts on set and reports of difficult behavior. During the filming of Iron Man, 2008, Howard reportedly clashed frequently with cast members and crew, including lead actor Robert Downey Jr. The tension escalated to a point where Marvel Studios decided to replace him with Don Cheadle for subsequent installments. Insiders suggest that Howard's alleged difficult attitude and disagreements were primary reasons behind his exit, overshadowing his considerable talent. Beyond these issues, Howard has faced legal disputes and financial challenges over the years, affecting his public image. Nevertheless, he has continued to work in film and television, taking on diverse roles to showcase his versatility. Howard's experience highlights the impact that off-screen behavior can have on an actor's career, regardless of their artistic abilities. Marcus T. Paulk. Marcus T. Paulk gained recognition as a child actor, particularly for his role as Miles Mitchell in the popular sitcom Moesha. His portrayal of the lovable younger brother endeared him to audiences, opening doors for future acting opportunities. Despite a promising start, Paulk's career faced turbulence due to legal and personal issues. In 2009, he encountered legal troubles when arrested for driving under the influence, a serious offense that impacted his public image. Further complications arose in 2013 when he was arrested for a domestic violence incident involving his then-girlfriend. These events led to negative media attention, overshadowing his earlier accomplishments and causing a decline in casting offers. Acknowledging these challenges, Paulk engaged in community service and counseling programs aimed at personal rehabilitation and growth. Despite his efforts to rebuild both his reputation and career, regaining trust within the entertainment industry has proven difficult. His story highlights the struggles faced by child actors transitioning into adulthood while managing personal setbacks. The challenges underscore the delicate balance between public perception and professional opportunities in Hollywood, where past actions can significantly influence future prospects. Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker is widely known for his energetic and comedic roles, especially as Smokey in the cult classic film Friday and as Detective James Carter in the highly successful Rush Hour trilogy alongside Jackie Chan. His unique blend of fast-paced humor and distinctive voice made him a standout figure in the late 1990s and early 2000s. However, Tucker's career momentum slowed significantly after Rush Hour 3 released in 2007. He became increasingly selective with his roles, turning down numerous offers, which led to a noticeable decrease in his screen appearances. Concurrently, Tucker faced financial difficulties, including unresolved tax debts, which garnered negative attention. These factors, combined with a reduced presence in mainstream cinema, contributed to a waning public profile. In recent years, Tucker has attempted to stage a comeback through stand-up comedy tours and occasional film roles, such as his appearance in Silver Linings Playbook. While his efforts received positive feedback, they have yet to restore his previous level of fame. Tucker's journey illustrates how career decisions and personal challenges can alter an actor's trajectory. Despite these obstacles, his contributions to comedy and film remain influential, and many fans continue to hope for a full resurgence. Flip Wilson. Clarence "Flip" Wilson. Clarence "Flip" Wilson was an influential comedian and television personality who broke new ground in the entertainment industry during the 1970s. He became widely known for The Flip Wilson Show, a variety program that aired from 1970 to 1974, which earned him 2 Emmy Awards and a Golden Globe. Wilson's ability to create memorable, relatable characters, such as Geraldine Jones, and his sharp comedic timing resonated with a diverse audience, making him one of the most beloved entertainers of his era. As one of the first African-American comedians to host a successful national TV show, Wilson played a crucial role in opening doors for black artists in mainstream media. Despite his early success, Wilson's career began to decline by the mid-1970s due to several factors. The demanding schedule of producing weekly episodes led to burnout and diminishing creativity. Additionally, changes in television trends saw viewers losing interest in variety shows. Wilson also faced personal challenges, including struggles with substance abuse and financial difficulties, which further limited his ability to maintain his earlier momentum. While he attempted a comeback through guest appearances and stand-up performances, these efforts were unable to restore his previous level of fame. Flip Wilson passed away in 1998 at the age of 64, but his legacy remains significant. He is remembered as a trailblazer whose groundbreaking work paved the way for future generations of African-American entertainers. His unique blend of humor, charisma, and cultural impact continues to be celebrated as an important chapter in the history of American comedy. Sherman Hemsley. Sherman Hemsley was a highly respected actor known primarily for his unforgettable portrayal of George Jefferson in the groundbreaking sitcom The Jeffersons, which aired from 1975 to 1985. The show was a spin-off of All in the Family and became one of the longest-running sitcoms in television history, with Hemsley's performance receiving widespread acclaim. His character, George Jefferson, was known for his bold personality, humor, and complex nuances, making him a cultural icon and a symbol of black upward mobility. Despite the show's popularity, Hemsley found it difficult to escape the shadow of George Jefferson after the series ended. He later starred in the sitcom Amen from 1986 to 1991, which, while moderately successful, never reached the same heights. Throughout his career, Hemsley faced financial challenges, including tax issues that were publicly reported and affected his reputation. In his later years, he appeared sporadically on television and participated in reunion specials for his former shows, though his presence in mainstream entertainment diminished. Sherman Hemsley passed away in 2012 at the age of 74, leaving behind a legacy as one of television's most memorable and influential actors. His contributions to the portrayal of African American characters on screen helped reshape cultural narratives, and his iconic roles continue to be celebrated by fans and industry professionals alike. Michael Jace. Michael Jace gained recognition as a talented actor best known for his role as Officer Julian Lowe on the critically acclaimed television series The Shield, which aired from 2002 to 2008. His portrayal of a conflicted police officer struggling with his identity and personal demons earned praise for its depth and complexity. Jace demonstrated a strong ability to bring nuanced characters to life, establishing himself as a respected figure in the industry. Despite his professional success, his personal life took a tragic and violent turn. In 2014, Michael Jace was arrested and charged with the murder of his wife, April Jace, in their Los Angeles home. The shocking incident stunned fans and colleagues alike, marking a devastating downfall from his once promising career. Court proceedings revealed a history of domestic violence and turmoil within the marriage. The trial, widely publicized, ended with Jace's conviction, effectively ending his acting career and forever tarnishing his public image. This tragic story serves as a stark reminder of how personal struggles and violent behavior can abruptly and irreversibly derail a career, regardless of previous accomplishments. Michael Jace's legacy in the entertainment world is now overshadowed by the gravity of his crime, and his case has sparked broader conversations about domestic violence awareness and prevention. O.J. Simpson, Orenthal James Simpson. Orenthal James Simpson, commonly known as O.J. Simpson, is a former professional football player turned actor and broadcaster. As a running back, Simpson earned acclaim during his NFL career in the 1970s, becoming the first player to rush for over 2,000 yards in a single season. His athletic achievements earned him multiple accolades, including the Heisman Trophy and induction into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. After retiring from football, Simpson transitioned into acting, appearing in films such as the Naked Gun series, and worked as a sports commentator. However, Simpson's life dramatically changed following the 1994 murders of his ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her friend Ron Goldman. Simpson was charged with the killings in a trial that captivated global audiences and became one of the most publicized criminal cases in history. Although acquitted in criminal court, a civil jury later found him liable for wrongful death, ordering him to pay substantial damages. Simpson's legal troubles did not end there. In 2007, he was arrested and convicted for armed robbery and kidnapping in Las Vegas, resulting in a lengthy prison sentence. He was released on parole in 2017. O.J. Simpson's story remains one of the most infamous examples of how fame and legal issues intersect, and his legacy is a complicated mix of athletic excellence and notorious controversy. Tiny Lister, Todd Anthony Lister Jr. Todd Anthony Lister Jr., widely known by his nickname Tiny Zeus Lister, was a towering figure in Hollywood both literally and figuratively. Standing over 6 feet 5 inches tall with a commanding presence, Lister carved out a niche for himself as a character actor, often portraying intimidating villains and memorable supporting roles. He gained recognition for his appearances in films such as Friday, where he played Debo, the notorious neighborhood bully, and in The Dark Knight as a member of the Joker's gang. Beyond acting, Lister was also a professional wrestler, showcasing his physical prowess in the WWE and other wrestling circuits. Despite his unique talents and distinctive screen persona, Tiny Lister struggled to find roles that allowed him to fully showcase his range as an actor. His career was somewhat limited by typecasting, as Hollywood frequently cast him in similar, tough guy, roles. Nevertheless, he maintained a loyal fan base and continued to work steadily in film and television over several decades. Lister passed away in December 2020, leaving behind a legacy as a memorable and beloved character actor. His career exemplifies the challenges faced by actors with unique physical attributes in breaking free from typecasting, yet he remains celebrated for his iconic performances that have left a lasting impact on audiences. Cat Williams, Michael Gregory Williams. Michael Gregory Williams, better known as Cat Williams, rose to prominence in the early 2000s as a stand-up comedian with a sharp wit and energetic delivery. His comedy specials and live performances earned him widespread popularity, leading to roles in several films and television shows. Williams is known for his candid and often humorous takes on life, relationships, and social issues. Despite his talent and early success, Williams' career faced setbacks due to multiple legal troubles, including arrests related to assault, theft, and weapons possession. These incidents affected his reputation and limited professional opportunities. Financial difficulties compounded these challenges, as costly legal battles drained his resources. His erratic public behavior and frequent run-ins with the law caused some industry professionals to distance themselves. Nevertheless, Williams continues to perform stand-up comedy and has attempted to revive his career by participating in various media projects. His journey illustrates the difficulties comedians can face balancing personal struggles with public expectations. While his legal issues have cast a shadow over his achievements, Williams remains respected for his contribution to comedy and his ability to connect with audiences through humor. Eddie Griffin. Eddie Griffin is a comedian and actor who rose to fame in the 1990s through his stand-up routines and his role in the television sitcom Malcolm and Eddie. Known for his quick wit and bold humor, Griffin built a successful career in both film and comedy circuits. He starred in popular movies such as Deuce Bigalow, Male Gigolo and The Mod Squad, showcasing his versatility as an entertainer. However, Griffin's personal life has been marked by various challenges, including legal disputes and financial issues. He has faced accusations related to unpaid child support and other monetary conflicts, which have affected his public image. Despite these obstacles, Griffin has maintained an active presence in stand-up comedy, performing across the country and releasing specials. His humor often addresses controversial topics, which both attracts and divides audiences. While his career has experienced ups and downs, Griffin's resilience and talent have allowed him to continue working in entertainment. His story highlights the complex balance between personal difficulties and professional success that many comedians navigate. The rise and fall of these talented actors reveal the fragile nature of fame in Hollywood. Is the industry too quick to judge personal mistakes, or are these consequences justified? While some argue that accountability is necessary, others believe redemption should be possible. Do personal flaws overshadow professional achievements? Moreover, how much responsibility do studios have in supporting their artists during tough times? These questions remain contentious, inviting viewers to reconsider the balance between public image and private struggles. What do you think? Is Hollywood too harsh, or simply holding stars accountable?